Hello, how's everyone doing today? Alright, so why do we not hear the music? I have the music playing, or did it not start playing? Oh, it didn't start playing. What the heck? Gosh dang, the live stream is off to a bad start with the music decided, hey, I'm not going to work today. But there we go. Now we got it. Alright, so who... Oh, crap. What did I just do? Alright, I just closed something by mistake. I'm going to open up the chat so I can see your guys' chats. Pop out chat. There we go. Now I can see all the comments. I see we got Mixed In. What's up? David Shiv. Nice to see ya. We got Melon. So I think a little later in the stream, Melon's going to join us and answer some tuning questions for you guys. Melon's a really good tuner, guys. Duster, what's up? Ezekiel, Gabriel. What's up, Zuba? We got, who else is here? We got Streamlabs. What's up, Streamlabs? All right. All right, all right. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of Showdown racing to start off with. So I got Discord open. So when it's time for Melon to show up, I'm going to hop on Discord so I can talk to him. All right. Let's go do some racing. And what's going on, everybody? You guys having an amazing day or what? Definitely hope so. Let's hit the race button. Let's hit that race button. Where is the thingy-dingy? It's hiding from me. There we go. I'll tell you what, Donna was not very nice to me this morning. Donna was being very mean and nasty on the drops on the cars today. I don't know why she's got to be like that. And I don't know why this is starting me off on race number 5 because... What's going on here? Where's race 1, 2, 3, and 4? Did this happen to anybody else? I think we have a glitch. What's up, Lion? L. Herbert, what's up? MFU 47, hey, hey. Hey, Nick, what's going on? Alrighty. Alright, time for the showdown where I'm probably going to get my butt kicked. I kind of like this car, though. For a basic car, this is actually really good for a basic car. I like it. I mean, it's not great, but I like it. Gilbert, thank you, buddy. Wow, that's really nice of you. Thank you so much. All right. What was that thing? Oh, okay. Nelson, what's up? How you doing? Really? I thought it always showed race 1, 2, 3, and 4. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I guess I'm having a brain fart, but you might be right. What's up, Battle Royale? How you doing today? What's been going on? Gilbert says, I'm here for you, bro. Yeah, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. What's up, Caster Kind? How you doing? Holy Diver, it's going alright, man. How about yourself? I'm glad you find the videos to be helpful. That's awesome. Mark Bass, hello, hello. I'm going to try and get into voice acting, guys. Maybe someday you'll hear me on TV saying, like, watch this crazy show on Fox 19 News or something. Well, of course, I mean, if I was actually voice acting, I would say it a little bit differently than that, but you know what I'm saying. It'd be more like, once there was a guy in the land of something or the other with other things and such. I guess that's just if you want to be a movie announcer, though.
Thank you so much for the donation.
I think they don't like that type of thing for voice actors anymore. Back in the day, that's what they used to want. Unless you're doing a movie trailer for Jurassic Park or something, then you might get away with that type of voice right there. But yeah, every day I'm gonna pull up some like dummy scripts and kind of start practicing. I'll try and get like 15-20 minutes of practicing in a day if I can. Maybe actually get into some voice acting eventually. Like, if I really try to speak nice and do a nice voice, like, I can get a pretty good voice. My problem is pronunciation isn't always the best. I don't pronounce things wonderfully. That's my problem there. Sometimes when I say it, it sounds great, but when I play it back, I'm like, oh, that didn't come out the way I thought it came out. Fruit, what's up? I don't know what you mean by the time against the law Ferrari. That could be anything, I guess. I don't know what you're trying to do, but bottom line is you need to make sure you have enough parts on the car. You need to make sure you tune the car good and shift the car good, basically. So whatever type of event or thing you're doing, I mean, there could be a LaFerrari on anything. So the Viper, okay, so just drift, the Viper GTS is not a wonderful car. It's not really something I would recommend for doing Tempest. I mean, I'm not even sure if that car is capable of doing it. It might be. I think you're still on one of the lower Tempests, but the Vipers are just kind of so-so. I mean, they're kind of lousy, to be honest with you. They're not wonderful. So the LC500 has one flaw. It does not have fast 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 times. Once you get to Tempest 3 and you have to do 0 to 60 in 1.3 seconds, the best you can do is like 1.5. So the LC500 is not going to hit that 0 to 60 time on Tempest 3. So just drift, we actually have almost 900 cars in this game. I mean, I'm not really sure what you have available. I mean, if you happen to have the GTR and Attack package, that can do it. The Fast and Furious Jeep Gladiator can do it. Man, it's hard to remember all the cars that can and can't offhand. I know there's a handful that can do Tempest 3 Tier 4, and there's a handful that can't. But I don't have a memory that's good enough to remember them all. Now, one thing is when I do a car review on a Tier 4 car, I generally test it out to find out if it's going to beat Tempest or not. So if you happen to have some Tier 4 cars that are highly upgraded, you might want to see if I have a video for them where I do the review part. I don't have a good memory, guys. Wyatt Holder, what's up, man? I'm currently doing Showdown with the Lamborghini LB Silhouette Huracan Coupe. Hey, Robert Polog, man, how you doing, buddy? Everything been going good? I hope all is well. You and Sue doing well, bud? I definitely hope so. Oh yeah, the Mustang Dark Horse is a great choice if you have it. I think that was free not too long ago, so you might have that car. Yeah, I do have some videos about beating Tempest, but the thing is, like, they've added a lot of cars since, and I started creating a list of all the cars that were capable of doing it, but somehow the list just kind of like vanished off of my spreadsheet thing. Which sucks. Alright. I'm pretty sure we got the dork house. I cannot say the name of that car for darn. I always call it the dork house every freaking time. I don't know why, like, that car hates me. Like, I always call it the dork house. What do you need for the showdown? Well, if you click on the showdown, it's going to show you which cars are available. So you have to have one of the 4 cars. I actually made a video about that as far as which ones are the faster cars and whatnot. But I know we got this guy. We got the 488 Pista Spider. What else was in there? I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a brain fart. So Xylo, that GTR Premium will do Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, but it doesn't have the top speed of 260 miles per hour to beat Tempest 3. It'll do the 0 to 60 races, but it won't do the top speed. Now, a lot of people end up switching cars, because the problem with Tier 4 Tempest 3 is not every car in the game has a top speed of 260 and can do 1.3 in the 0 to 60. So a lot of people take 2 cars. They get one with good top speed, one with good acceleration, and they switch back and forth as needed, which does spend some gold, but it's probably the easiest way to do it, honestly. Why am I not using the Silvia? Because I've never upgraded my Silvia. One thing you guys got to remember, there's 900 cars in this game, and if you were to try to upgrade every single car you get, it would be billions and billions and billions of game cash. So it's impossible to upgrade everything. The Silvia is a really awesome car, but I currently don't have a need for it. And I don't really upgrade cars just to do a showdown, because, you know, there's a good chance. Now, that car I would drive again because it's a really cool car, but I spent, I'm trying to get some of my, I guess I got plenty of game cash. I probably could have upgraded it, but if you're not stingy, you're always going to be broke in this game. You got to be very, very careful with your resources. Sky's the limit, says Sailing and the Silvia. I'm not really sure what you're referring to, my friend. Oh yeah, there's a Silvia S15 in the showdown. There's a Skyline? I didn't realize there was a Skyline in the showdown. See, my memory sucks. My memory's terrible. What's up, Darren? How's it going? Caster's new to the game. Yeah, right now I'm doing the showdown races. I'm not really sure at what level you unlock that, but this current showdown only has 4 cars available, so you would have to have one of the 4 cars available to do it. If you're new to the game, you may or may not have these showdowns on your map yet. I'm not really sure what rank unlocks those. I think normally once you hit around rank 25 or rank 30, you start to unlock everything. Hey, Victor, what's up, buddy? Mike says, I am a resource hoarder. I tend to have enough to upgrade most cars needed. You know, I guess if you actually played enough, you could probably do that. Like me, if I play too much, I start getting tired of playing the game. So I don't want to get sick of the game. So I play, you know, I might pop on for 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, you know, 2 or 3 times a day. I probably spend about an hour a day, maybe an hour and a half in total when I'm not live streaming. If I spent, I mean, I used to earn a lot more game cash than I do now, but like I said, you know, if you spend too much time doing something, you do tend to get sick of it. At least I do. This game is very fun, but it's also very repetitive. Ah, Cash just says, I got the level, just not the cars. Yeah, unfortunately, that's one of the problems with Showdown is they require you to use certain cars. Now, once you've been playing for a while, more than likely you'll have cars for the Showdowns. I mean, I've been playing for like 6 or 7 years now, so I've acquired a lot of stuff over the years. What car do I have in real life? Toyota Corolla. I have a Toyota Corolla. I don't make enough money to buy cool cars. If I could afford whatever I wanted, I'd probably actually have like a WRX or something. Or maybe a Toyota Supra, a Mark IV Supra, or a WRX. Or maybe an RX-7. I would have some sort of tuner car if I could afford it. 1989 Civic hatchback with a turbo. Ooh, I would like to have one of those. I would love to have it. I like tuners, guys. Tuners are my favorites, but I don't make enough money for all that. So the guy with the name I can't read because it's got weird letters, he says, have you been playing from the start? Pretty much. I mean, the game was out for about a year when I started, so. MFU, he's got a Corolla as well. Corollas are nice cars. I think mine's a 2005 Corolla. It's old, but I'll tell you what, it's the best car I've ever owned. What's up, Wyatt? So, Wyatt, are you looking for new crew members, buddy? Are you trying to find some people to join your crew? Yeah, go ahead and... I always make that career recruitment video usually on the last day of each season or sometimes the first day. So that's a good way to try to look for some people to advertise your crew. I'm guessing your crew's brand new. Do you have like minimum requirements? Is there a certain amount of RP required to join your crew? Go ahead and put a little thing in there, like write a little thing about your crew, and we'll see if anybody here wants to join. Hey, Power, what's up, buddy? Have I ever played CSR1? Yes, and I did not like it. I don't remember why, but I didn't like that game at all. So I downloaded CSR1, I played it for a couple of days, and I said, nope. I deleted it. And I didn't, I remember seeing the Csr2 Racing came out, and I was like, I bet it sucks just like the first one. So I never downloaded it. One day I think I was really bored on my lunch break at work, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and download this and try it out. And I was like, oh wow, I actually like it. Ah, crap. Victor, you lost your account? Victory, not Victor. Have you contacted game support? Ah, no, I hit the watch ad button. Yeah, if I were you, I would contact game support because they might be able to restore your account if you lost it. A lot of people do get their accounts back. Now, if you're talking about CSR1, I don't even know if they still do that game, do they? Robert wants to know if they're going to make CSR3. I really don't know. Thing is, I mean, if the game is continually making them a lot of money, I would assume they're just going to keep adding stuff to this game instead of making a new one. Maybe if the game dies, they'll be like, hey, let's make CSR3. But I really don't see a CSR3 coming out anytime soon. I could be wrong, though. I mean, I don't know for sure. So, Victor, it doesn't really matter if you sold your phone or not. I mean, if you get a new phone and you log on to CSR, you should be able to... Oh, you have nothing to play on. Yeah, I guess that would be hard to do. Ray XD wants to know if we can... Alright, so you must be a War Robots guy wondering about my War Robots channel, right? Yeah, I mean, there's 2 different forums, so you can enter one time on each one. Now, my other YouTube channel, the game allows me to do giveaways, which is really cool. Unfortunately, this game does not. I wish they did, but... Now, if you have a PC, you can download something called LD Player, and that will allow you to play Android games and apps on your PC. Hey, Leo, what's up, buddy? How you doing? We got CSR3 drifting. What's up? Ray, you're welcome, bud. You are welcome. Victory says Fast and Furious was cool. I'm kind of surprised they're still making Fast and Furious movies. It's kind of crazy. They got 10 of them already. But you know, people must really like them or they would not still be making them. I watched Black Adam the other day. Has anybody seen Black Adam? That was a cool movie. I liked it. A little different than what I was expecting, but that was a pretty cool movie. So, Owen, I haven't actually really got around to doing something for the new GTR yet. That's probably going to be tomorrow's project, is working on figuring that car out. So I'm not really sure how good it is. But yeah, that's going to be tomorrow's project. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? Tomorrow's Sunday. Sunday. Is today? No, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm having a brain fart over here. But yeah, hopefully I'll have that up here pretty soon. Yeah, today's Friday. I'm trying to think, what do I need to do a video about tomorrow? I'm gonna have to figure that out. Michikitsu, what's up, buddy? Carl Lego, how's it going? He says, how does the Navira have a 6.6? I think there's a couple cars running 6.5s actually, so I'm not really sure what the... I don't know too much about that car, but I know for a while there it was the fastest car in the game. I can't really remember what it's supposed to run or what the world record time is. But that was a very fast car for a while. Yeah, maybe I'll see about later today if I get a chance. Maybe I'll start working on that car today. I'm trying to think. So tomorrow I have... Alright, yeah. I think I'll be able to work on that this evening. I'm just trying to look at my schedule in my head to make sure I have time to do it today. I hope the new GTR is good. I got to get something out for the... I think I've already got a video for the Prestige Cup car, so... I'm pretty sure, yeah, I should have time to work on that later today. So maybe tomorrow I'll make a video for that, if all goes well. Leo, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you're liking the videos. Alright, so Wyatt, his crew is called the Cool Crew. Is it called Cool Crew or the Cool Crew? I was reading the chat as I was shifting my car, so... I probably didn't drive that very well that time. Victory, what do you mean you cannot download on BlueStacks? You mean you can't download the game or you're not able to get BlueStacks? BlueStacks doesn't seem to run CSR very well last time I tried. Now LD Player, that's what I use. LD Player works great for CSR. Alright, so Robert says the CSR1 is still in the App Store. I'm surprised. I thought they shut it down or something. I'm amazed it's still in the App Store. That's kind of cool, though. I could have swore they said they shut it down. HDS, so you're having a problem with live racing? Well, you can't find people in the lobbies, or what's the problem there? I haven't really noticed any issue with finding people. I wonder if it could be the car you're using or the time that it's running is kind of weird or something. Ah, there's the Saline S7 Twin Turbo. That's actually kind of a cool car if I remember correctly. I love the way it looks. That's a really awesome looking car at least. Yeah, I use LD Player to play this on my PC. Power Crap, this is the only car I have upgraded that's available for the Showdown. I got, I think, all the cars, but most of them don't have any upgrades on them. So I'm kind of stuck using this thing here. This is a nice car, but it's not great. So what I normally do, you know, I run some Showdown races. If I notice my car is not doing well, then I'll move on and do something else. Right now, I'm winning a few, losing a few, winning a few, but it looks like I'm starting to get to the point where we're going to start losing more than winning pretty soon, so... Wyatt, I've been playing for about 6 years, buddy, maybe 7 years, so... You get up there if you play for a long time. Leo, thank you, buddy. Another donation, thank you. I really appreciate that. HDS says, I used your live setup. I got a lot of wins most races, but this season I only have bots. That's kind of weird. It's for the Supra. I haven't really taken my Supra into any live racing lately, but maybe if we'll get stuck, I'll take mine into live and see if we can find any real people or see if it's all bots. Wyatt, you like the song? Awesome. But yeah, I mean, sometimes there may be like a car that doesn't get real players. I've noticed that happens occasionally. I might have like one specific car where I try and live race it and it's like, nope, I'm not going to give you any real players. HDS says the Supra is literally like a 90. Yeah, it's actually really good. If you can find those lower performance point high Evo tunes, they usually win a lot of races.
Thank you so much for the donation. You are awesome.
Actually, let's go grab the Supra and see what it does. So I think Melon's going to be joining us here in a few. If he's up for it. You guys can ask him about all his crazy tunes he does. Melon is excellent at tuning. Melon is like a crazy tuner guy. So it's going to be an episode of Ask Melon. Alright, hold on. Let me find my Supra. And I got to see how it's set up as well. I might have it maxed out right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the Bel Air is amazing. I love the Bel Air. Alright, so we got the Supra on stage 4 parts. Perfect. Now I got to figure out where my dyno time's at. Make sure I have it tuned correctly. So that should give me about a 9.4. Alright. I know what this other preset is. That must be for maxed out. Okay. Alright, let's go see if I get real players or bots in live racing with this. Yeah, if anybody's looking for a clan or a crew, I should say, check out the Cool Crew. Wyatt's looking for some new players. Alright, let's check this out. I got real players here. I got a whole lobby full of real players. So I'm not really sure why you're having a problem, but sometimes the game is a little funny. One thing you can do is check to see if there's an update available for your game, because sometimes if you don't have the update and other players do, or maybe you have the new update and other players don't, sometimes an update can be the deal. Robert Pollock, thanks, buddy. And you're welcome, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Robert's in my crew. My crew. He's in my crew, guys. My crew. I don't speak right these days. Nobody wants to race me. HGS, why do you think they're hackers, my man? I'm going to challenge the green one because it's really, that's a really, I don't, oh, come on now. Why does nobody want to race me? Are they like, there's that Danny Lightning guy. I don't want to race him. This will be interesting. I don't normally see these McLarens in this this slow of a lobby. 3, 2, 1, go. If you set the, oh crap, I had a really bad shift there.
Thank you so much for the donation. You are
I haven't
awesome.
driven this in a while, so.
Thanks for all you do. Thumbs up.
All right. I ran exactly 9.6 with my terrible shift, and that guy disconnected. Oh, and yeah, I don't know. Some people do find some weird stuff. But unfortunately, there are some crews out there that hack or cheat or whatever. No thanks. That guy's probably got a down tune. I'm not going to bet you on a down tune, sir. If anybody ever bet you 200,000, they probably have a tune on the car that will beat dyno time by like 12 seconds. And then you're going to lose, right? So unless you're another down tuner, I don't suggest betting anybody a bunch of money. Mark Bass says, I had a few F1s disconnect on me lately. 3, 2, 1, go. I don't really race F1s very often. I don't normally see them in these lobbies down here. I mean, this is kind of like a slow lobby for an F1 to be in. All right, I ran a 9.4. He ran a 9.5. I like this car. 1,400 respect points per win is very nice. Ooh, this car should give me a run for my money right here. So Owen says, even if you win, this guy wants to bet me 200,000 as well. I'm assuming he's also a down tuner because I don't trust that. In my opinion, down tuners are like cheater tunes. So I don't raise people. I don't down tune cars because they're unfair. I mean, I don't know if that's what those guys are doing, but there's a pretty good chance that they are. My live racing setups win a lot of races, but they're very different from down tunes. All right. There we go. Ah, he wants to race again, so I don't know if this is somebody who wants to swap, so we'll do a couple swaps. So down tuned, some cars can be tuned to beat the dyno time by like 1 or 2 or 3 or 12 seconds. Not kidding. And those cars will get into a lobby. Let's just say it's got a 12.0 on the dyno. It may run way faster than that and just destroy you. And those are the guys who normally do the big bets or the down tuners. Not all cars are capable of being down tuned, but some are. Alright, so I guess he didn't want to swap. He just wanted to re-challenge me. That's okay. For example, these Venoms can be down-tuned. The Ferrari F12 can be down-tuned. Normally, you lose all of your Evo points. You don't make any respect points, but the whole point is to go bet somebody 200,000 and just destroy them. Now this guy wants to bet 40,000. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't think that car is down tunable, but let's see what happens. But I don't want to bet anybody 200,000 because I don't trust that. Sorry, dude, but you shouldn't have bet me. So HDS, generally, I mean, I could probably do 3 early shifts in nitrous, but I'm not trying to make the car run faster than it needs to. I'm trying to keep my car in the 9.4 lobby, so I really don't want to be running faster than 9.4s. Oh yeah, oh and yes, the Tuatara Striker can beat dyno by, what is it, 7 or 8 seconds or something like that? It's a crazy amount. It's completely crazy. All right, check this out. Owen says I do 200,000 bets with my Bel Air. Yeah, that Bel Air is pretty amazing, actually. I love that car. It's a really, really, really good live racer. Oh, ooh, I thought it was going to get me at the last second. All right, hold on a second. Melon, you still around, buddy? If so, I'm going to hop on Discord here in a couple of minutes. If you want to join in and start answering some people's tuning questions. Hold on a second. Let me find my other headphones really quick so I can hear you. And then let me get that set up. 1 second, guys. Alright, where's my other headphones? The ones with the wire. I gotta find them really quick. Oh Lord, where's my wired headphones? Somebody stole my headphones. Yeah. Where in the world did my headphones go? This is bad. If I can't find those, I won't be able to hear Melon. I've lost my headphones. Oh no. Okay, why do I misplace my headphones constantly? They should be right here. Oh, they're right in front of my face. They are right in front of my face. And I didn't see them. All right, I am on the chat room. I'm pretty sure you can see this one, Melon. Let me know if you can find me in here. Just hop on in if you can. If not, I'll switch to a different... okay, there he is. Cool, cool. What's going on, my man? I don't hear you. There we go.
I can hear you. Yeah.
What's up, Melon?
Thanks a lot. Who's with us anyway? I've just heard the third person. Who's with us?
Just us. Nobody else is here. Just the two of us.
Wait a second. I've got the echo. I have to turn. Okay. Yeah, now it should be all right. Yeah, I just turned the volume of the stream. Otherwise, I got the echo.
Oh, so, yeah.
Okay, I'm all
right, guys. So Melon's here to answer some questions. Welcome to the stream, Melon. So I can't speak today. All right. Melon is really, really good at tuning cars. So he's especially good at live racing tuning and stuff like that. So if you guys got some questions for Melon, get them out there.
Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Thanks, Danny, for having me. Yeah. That could be a pretty good one. Just waiting for any questions, guys. I'll try my best to answer it anyway.
All right. The awesome crew. Mark Bass says, hello, Melon.
Hello, Mark.
Eli says he wants help with coins. All right, my advice is get the highest tier car you have available and just do a lot of regulation races. Like, do all your daily stuff, and when you're done with it, just do that. You'll earn a lot of money really fast. Joe says, had to pee a lot. Nowadays, winter is coming. Oh, man. Winter makes you pee, huh? That's not normally what I have happen. I have to pee all the time.
Wyatt, I don't really understand the question, to be perfectly honest. What's the best way to beat TF4 crew? What's that? TF4 car, you mean? Perhaps.
Yeah, what do you mean by a tier? You're trying to beat a tier 4 crew? Yeah, I don't quite follow that one either, bud. Ah, Joe's got a cool question there.
Lexus. If I remember correctly, from the back of my head, you could get like 6.18 with performance points versus 2,350, 2,400 with Evo points. He's got a very, very high Evo compared to performance points, LC 500. That's why I keep saying this is the best TF4 from live point of view, live racing point of view. LC 500 is the best TF4 car, full stop. There's no question about it in my mind. So if you got one of those and you just you don't know what TF4 car elite or invest money in, I would say LC 500 is the car to go. No doubt about it.
That's one car I'm not really sure why I've never upgraded yet, but that thing is a beast.
So do I, because you're not listening what I'm saying to you. That's why.
Ah, that guy did not want to race me.
We've got so many good cars and they're just collecting dust, which I really don't get, but that's what it is.
A lot of live racing connection issues today.
I had some issues yesterday with Showdown, part of my crew as well. Some people reported lots of glitches in the new update. I do have new update. I put that's the menus and I probably won't be able to find you. I did try. Spent 5 minutes, gave up. I couldn't find you, so I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try. Just focus on answering the question. Yeah,
Melon.
people's got some, yes.
Yeah, Wyatt is trying to win Victor's Project 7. He's trying to beat the Tier 4 race for Victor. That's what he was asking you about.
You know what, like I said many times over, I'm not into Tempest, to be perfectly honest. First of all, because I've done it ages ago. Second of all, I just don't really remember the way I've done it, honestly. This is the question for Danny or Max. They just the masters of Tempest. I am not. Honestly, I'm not. I can tell you what car is good or what car is bad, but if we're talking about Tempest, I'm not really the right person to ask.
So for getting Victor's car, just about any Tier 4 car in the game will probably do it if you have enough parts on it. That's not a really hard one to beat there. But what I used was the GTR that you can buy from the dealership. That was good enough to beat Tempest 1 and Tempest 2, but when you get to Tempest 3, you're going to need a much better Tier 4 car. But the GTR from the dealership is pretty good for Tempest 1 and 2, and beating the first set of storyline bosses as well. That's the car I used myself. And, you know, I mean, it's pretty cool. You can just go buy that car from the dealership. Now, of course, if you pull the one out of the crates that has the stars, that's even better. But in order to beat Tempest 2, I had to have that car 100% maxed out completely. So it's not the best car, but you can get it easily and it will do it. Now, if you happen to have like the Subaru WRX or the Lancer from Elite Tuners, those will do it as well. But I mean, it just depends on what you have as well. That's the other problem, is we don't know what you have or how many parts you have for it or stuff like that. Yeah, the N attack pack, the GTR N attack package is one of the best Tier 4 cars for beating Tempest. If you can get that one, that's really good. The Red Eye, that's currently in the crates, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that beats Tempest without any Stage 6 parts, I think. I might be wrong on that, but I think that was the deal.
Then guys, the Dodge Red Eye will do. I can tell you that it will. By the way, this is probably the best live racer, the best live racing Dodge in the game at this point. So if you don't have red eye, and some of you probably already pull it just to do the event. This is one of those cars. It's worth investing. Worth investing because it's just a good live ride size, decent, really decent car, and there's two lobbies. It really, you can win like 85 to 90% of races still, and it's like what 2 or 3 years old car, and it's still very competitive. So Dodge Red Eye, guys, #1 Dodge in the game, in my opinion. So it's definitely worth upgrading, I would say.
Wyatt, unfortunately, the Viper snakeskin is not a very good car.
None of them are. The new Voodoo 2 is rubbish as well. Sorry,
yeah.
Just is.
I was kind of bummed out. I'm like, man, you know, you got to have all those cars to do that event, and the prize isn't even like worth. It's not even like close to being good. That's the worst part about it. If it was at least like a decent car, cool, but it's not. It's not really fast. There's really nothing going for that Voodoo at all. Nothing.
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Joe, the best GTR. You know, surprise. The Japanese spec, the one we just won, right? I was playing with it. There's only problem with this car, and then I can see this in many new cars. It's stage 6 dependent. Without, I'm good just at this point. I'm good just because I don't want to burn my bronze keys to get them all, to get the rest. I'm gonna get them on the way on the next showdown, upcoming showdown. This car without stage 6 is not really that good. But when you put stage 6, at least trying you're gonna get like 300 or 400 Evo points, and you're gonna drop some performance points. So this car became competitive, but you do need stage 6s. It's exactly the same story with 222 and NSX. You just all guys just pull from the crate, from the silver crate. It's exactly the same. If you got stage 6, it's good car, very good car. If you haven't got, it's rubbish. So bear in mind, if you got stage 6, build both cars, and you're gonna be happy. Otherwise, not really.
Yeah, and I think he's saying if you get stage 6, it's probably going to be pretty good for live racing. Now, is there any, probably what, stage 6 transmission, or do you need more than just the transmission?
You know what? Because like I said, I've got just transmission. It does well, but I believe if I'm gonna have a body, look, if I knew we're gonna be discussion, I would probably burn 2,000. 20k of bronze keys just to grab those two. I just don't want to. You know what? I'm sort of patient. I learn to be patient in this game. So you know,
yeah.
I've got the keys. I can afford it. I've got quite a lot of bronze keys, but I'm still stingy. I'm sort of like and I know. All I have to do just wait. You know, next week when this car is gonna be part of the showdown. And I'm gonna get at least 5 free pulls, so I could get 3, 4, even 3, 4 stage 6s. Then, in the last day, I'm gonna pull the rest. So I'm gonna spend, let's say, 5 to 7,000, not 20. All I have to do just wait another week, which I don't mind. You know what I mean. So I would say this could be, if my prediction is right, this could be the best GTR in the game, in my opinion. But like I said, is stage 6 dependent. So without any stage 6, it's not. It's just the car. It's just a so car. Nothing special about it.
So Wyatt, if you're talking about the respect points you earn for your crew, that'll help the crew earn prizes and the milestone prize car. So the more RP your crew earns, the more prizes your crew gets. I think that's what you're referring to there. Joe says, thank you, Melon. I got it. I just won it and was wondering if it was worth upgrading. Yeah, it sounds like it probably is if you can get some parts for it. I'm going to start working on a video for that car, but yeah, I'm glad Melon at least let us know that it's kind of cool.
Same as Acura NSX 2022, guys. With you need body, you need tires, and you need transmission. If you got those 3, this car is a monster. Full stop. It's a monster. It's not even great. It's fantastically great. Yeah, I can't have any words. Honestly, how good the Acura is. You will find out for yourself if you got those 3-stage-6s. You just will. And it's a great opportunity
very
coming.
nice.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity coming because it's part of the next Showdown, isn't it? It's one of the cars you can use. So if you got bronze keys, you can actually max this car, and you won't regret. Trust me, you just won't regret how good this car is.
Owen says, I'm going to save my keys.
Yeah, just do so, because honestly, it's one of the best cars in the game.
Sky's the limit says, PC is a good car for lives. Yeah, I did make a video on the 2022 NSX a little while ago, so I do have a video out on that one.
And you still didn't build yours, didn't you? Because you didn't.
Not yet, but you know, the Prestige Cup gives me a reason to build it, so that's on the list of things to do over the next couple of days.
Wait a second, it's actually PC car, right? So you're gonna have some stage 6 on the way. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I put it 4 this morning, exactly the same spec as yours. 2 black ones, 2 white ones, exactly the same spec. And you know what? I stripped them all. Believe it or not even one stage 6. So 4 cars. 4 cars. Not even one
that
stage
sucks.
6.
Oh god.
You know why? Because I wanna build another one. It's so good. I'm gonna build another one, like RS6s. People ask me, Tom, why do you have 4 RS6s? Because I'm tired of switching, to changing settings for different lobbies. I've got 3 Caddies CTVs, black wings, because they're great, and I just don't wanna, I'm just lazy. I don't have to remember all the cues that have to look into my notes. I just switch between the cars, and then Acura is gonna be I think 3rd or 5th cars. I've got more than one, and I use them all. It's not like one is set and parked, and then I use the other, and then I use them all. Because they're just good. Full stop.
Kelly, so I don't. Hold on a second. Wait. Okay, so normal race pass or supreme race pass. I mean, if you buy the supreme, you're getting some little bonuses, and you get more than one car, basically. So, I mean, it's up to you whether or not you want to spend the money. I guess that's going to be personal preference. I mean, basically, when the little thing pops up for the supreme race pass, you can read what you're going to get out of it. So if that sounds like it's worth the extra money, then it might be worth buying to you if you can complete the race pass. Because I think they give you what, 2 they give you 1 car right away. It's kind of an interesting deal. I mean, in some ways it's probably worth the money if you don't mind spending it, but that's really going to be personal preference. Now, where was the other question I wanted? Oh, yeah, the career earnings for your crew. I don't think that really means much. I think that just means, like, since your crew has been around, whoever's, like, in your crew and racing is earning some... I don't know. That's not something I've ever really paid attention to. That's just kind of like an irrelevant stat that probably doesn't really matter. I think that's just to be like, hey, look what we did type of thing, and that's about it. So I wouldn't really worry too much about that stat right there. I don't think they really do anything that I know of. I've never really looked at my crew's earnings to see what they are. It's just kind of there. Yeah, thanks for the swaps, Hazeman. That was fun, buddy. I think we kept disconnecting or something, though. Mike says, what's up, Melon? Best tuner in this game? No cars. It's got the dumb heart in the way of that word.
Yeah. What he's saying is one of my. Hello, Mike. No, I do try all of them. I do try all of them. Of course, most of the time. So I keep saying maybe 95% cars are worth to spend money and then play with. But you know what? If you got a brand new car and you just do TNT. TNT setup, and then you can see potential. Yeah, you go for it. If not, you just stop. But yeah, I'll try to do them all. And then, but like I said, the successful rate is like 95% are rubbish. Anyway, so yeah, it's good to listen because guys, because it can save you a lot of money. I've got lots of money, so I don't mind spending 5-6 million for a car. But some of you just when you start the game, just listen to the people they play, and don't spend money for cars they really actually don't give you anywhere. You're gonna just stuck. You're gonna get frustrated because you run out of money. You run out of fusion. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, if you have lots of money, can I borrow like 60 or 70 billion?
I think I offered you once. I don't mind to give you 50
60
million.
or 70 billion?
I've got plenty. No, I'm not that rich. Sorry, I'm not that rich.
But yeah, that Supreme Race Pass, that's not something I was expecting to see. Have you seen that, Melon? That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, the one you just mentioned. You just get one car. Well, you know what? Let me just go for it, because I bet there's gonna be a question which one to choose, right? Just let me see what we've got. I can tell you now. The free option ones. Okay, what we've got: Vanquish Zagato Coupe, M600, and oh god, even LB Gran Turismo, one of the worst cars in the game.
Yes.
Okay, guys, the question. Free pass. No, I mean, I've got a tune for Noble, and it's still, but it's quite hard to tune. Noble is quite definitely, from live racing point of view, Noble is the best option, no doubt. But you know what? If you got all those cars, or you know what? None, to me, honestly. Just there's no good option. Just pick the one you don't have from the first, because none of them really stands out, I would say. But okay, so the free one is done. The paid one,
all kind of crappy, aren't they?
Wait a second. Chiron Super Sport 300's got a great sort of down tune. I can kill almost anything. I think it's 9 seconds lobby or something. So do not bet this car in that particular lobby, because you're gonna lose. But
that's
you know
a dyno
what?
beating tune, right?
It's hard to explain. It's sort of both, right? But it's hard to keep this car in the same lobby. So definitely from, and you know, McLaren speed tile. That's, I go for McLaren. It's not the car is gonna dominate or kill the lobbies, but it's still competitive. The speed tile is decent. So if you pay for the race pass, I would pick speed tile. If I wanna race it, live race it, I would go for speed tile. If otherwise, if you got one of those, get Bugatti. The Venom GT Spider WFE, this is proper rubbish. It's not the worst option. It's crap. I would never pick the Venom GT because it's no good. So Chiron or Speedtail, it's up to you guys. Yeah, honestly, it's one of those passes. There's nothing really interesting.
I would grab
you have to compromise.
I would grab the 300 because I like the way that it looks.
Exactly, it looks fantastic. That's true. I'm Bugatti fan. I try to get them all. Most of them are not good these days, but I just want them in my collection. If I would if I would pay, I would pick up one of those because because I don't have it simply. But I'm afraid this paid pass. No, but like I said, there's nothing really stands out. At least to me. I don't know. If you're a collector, of course, you always find a interesting car and you're gonna get it. But from my point of view, I'm sorry, guys. There's nothing really that good, in my opinion. So
I wish they would always put like one really good car in a race pass. I mean, if it's gonna be a paid pass, I think they should have at least one awesome car in there.
Yeah, but don't forget one thing. They just programmers. NM's got people. They work. They don't care. we find out what car is good or bad, right? The guy who does, shifting and programming, or a bunch of guys, crew, whatever you call them, they don't look the cars the way we do, right? That's why we will find out if car is good or not. They don't really care about that,
they should, because if they put a really good car in there, people are more likely to buy it.
Okay. You play, for example, we need some balance with that conversation. You play War Robots, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe every single War Robot is exactly the same and they're all best, right? It's probably the same as CSR2, is that right?
Yeah, but on War Robots, when they bring out a new robot or a new weapon, it's crazy overpowered. It dominates the battlefield. People spend thousands of dollars to fill up their hangar with the new robots. And then 3 or 4 months later, they rebalance it and kind of even it out. And then the next thing comes out that's crazy overpowered. So that's kind of how War Robot does it. Like you're basically paying for power when something new comes out.
Yeah, but you see, it's not many cars in here. Look, I think the Solus GT is still the fastest, isn't it? Or something changed the last couple of days. And it's a great live racer. As I know. Yeah, and it's a great live racer, right? Not very often this happens. The top car,
that's true.
The top, the fastest car is really, really good live racer. This car is, right? So I don't even remember at the back of my hand. The car was stand as a top, one for so long, and been a great live racer at the same time. I really don't remember. Maybe you guys will help me, but I really don't remember. So
I think a lot of the really fast cars, like usually a lot of those big paid cars that are super fast, don't seem to be the greatest live racers. I've noticed.
Yeah, but you know what? This is another myth for you guys. Most people probably think that. I think this is NM thinking. If we put a paid car, a purple star car on the market, it's gonna be fantastic and it's gonna sell everything. That's another myth, guys. If you pay for the car, there's not necessarily gonna be good, right? Yeah. The problem is, if it's brand new car, not many people knows this car gonna be good, and I think that NM counts on it, to be honest, because they know there won't be any video like one of yours. You just show the car is good, good, great, or complete rubbish. So, just. Don't believe if you pay for the car, you're gonna win every single race. All you have to do is just put parts in it, because that's not true. And let's be honest, again, 95% of them are not good. I really know, not that good, and they're not just worth your money. You just spend the money plus an extra for, let's say, Showdown or an event, and then your $50, $60, $70, $100 gonna be parked and get dust in the garage. Let's be honest. And you're gonna use the car you got for free, like a milestone car, for example, or the one you just pulled from silver crates. Like you're gonna use the Acura, because you're gonna see how good this car is.
Yeah, it's funny. Like some of the cars, every once in a while they give out a free car that's just amazing, and then there's like the big bad crazy new super fast car, and then you're like, no, thank you. Zine, what's up, buddy? How you doing? He got the race pass. He wants to get the Bugatti. That's definitely a good choice, I think, out of those ones. The Bugatti's really cool. Where'd that other thing go? Somebody else said something. I lost
wait a second. Joe's got quite interesting question. Melon, I have the question for a long time. Does the game programmers change the tune for the car, top speed? Joe, we had that discussion with Max and then with a couple of my guys, because I do notes. Maybe not everybody knows. I do notes, and then we figure it out in a crew. Almost every single time the new update is coming, they still trying to change matchmaking. The reason being, we've been told, is because people are complaining. People are complaining about losing 2-3 seconds. Of course, the biggest victim is is the 911 992 Porsche, right?
Yeah.
They grabbed 200k of the people. I know from the fact, because there's some people complaining to me. and I actually read the complaints. They're gonna send to NM. They're gonna say, Tom, would you mind to just evaluate? I said, wait a second, I don't even speak English. What do you want me to evaluate for? You just write it down and send it to NM. And I've seen few complaints, and we're talking about a lot, like 2 or 3 pages of A4 complaining about the 911 992 version. So matchmaking is changing constantly. I know that the differences, the changes are so little. It's just hard to notice. But because I do notes, I can tell. I can tell more or less. But from the programming point of view, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I cannot tell. I'm sure. Yes, you do change something. Look, the Dark Horse, the Mustang. When it came out, I think it's still the fastest, isn't it? But they nerfed it after 2 weeks. It was fantastic car. Had a great tune, and after 2 weeks they changed it. I don't know why they did that.
Luckily, they don't change things. They don't change things often, but often when they do, they don't tell us about it. That's the worst part. When they do decide to change something, nobody knows until they get in their car and they go, "Hey, my car isn't the same as it was yesterday." I think they should announce that. If they're going to change something, they should say, "Hey, we're changing this car. They should put it somewhere on Twitter or Facebook, somewhere."
No, it should be, it should be some info attached to for people. It will be very beneficial for me because I have to find out on my own if they're gonna say, guys, we just change matchmaking and we just get rid of let's say Evo Jobs tune or down tune. I will be beneficial for all of us, at least for me.
Yeah.
But they don't. So there's probably only the inside game, some sort of charts, and they know exactly what sort of changes they make. But I don't know nothing about that. But they do some changes. Matchmaking is not the only one. And then in recent history, like I said, the Dark Horse is a great example. They just nerfed this car. So it's still competitive, but what it was when it came out, it was a star. It's honestly, it was. I was really surprised that, and I even said to myself, "Wow, thanks God, we've got there is only decent Mustang." I wouldn't say back then decent. We have at least we have a Mustang can actually really win a lot of races, and it's a great car. Because let's be honest, it's like GTR. We've got millions of them, right? And none of them is good.
Yeah.
But Dark Horse was great. No, Dark Horse was great. Now I would say, no, it's still decent. But you have to know how to tune it, because you have to tune it a little bit differently than it was before. So if you kept the old tune from Dark Horse, you're gonna lose everything now. It just doesn't
it's crazy.
work. You have to you have to retune it, but you have to know how to retune it to make it work. So that's the big trick. That's why people probably park it at the end of the garage now, because they cannot win anymore, because it has to be retuned. That's what it is.
Rohan, what's up, buddy? Nice to see ya. Yeah, the SMC, yeah, man, that Porsche is really cool. The Honda Pegasus, a very cool Porsche. I like it. Sky's the Limit's looking for a good live racing team for the vet we got for the American Road Trip vet. He's talking about the old school vet, the classic.
The art. No. He's talking about 65. The Eddie's one. The green army green. This car is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say, it's fantastic, but it's always but in me. I'm sorry. Is also stage 6 dependent. If you got trans stage 6 for this car, it's almost impossible to lose. Honestly, almost impossible. That's how good this car is. If this is the one we're talking about, the Army matte grey old 65 vet is a very, very, very great car. If you got one of those, you're lucky. Also, the IROC Z, the 28 one, the black with the black bonnet, fantastic car as well. It's great as well.
This is one event where a lot of the cars are actually really good. A lot of the events, the cars are crappy, but this event has had a lot of nice prize cars.
Exactly. This is probably I would say the best. This is the best American trip at this point we've ever
by
had.
far.
Because
by far.
we've got that green vet, which is great. We've got IROC Z, which is great. What else do we have? Remind me. What else do we have? Bel Air, Bel Air
the Bel Air. A beast.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Beast.
Wait a second. Yeah, you have it because you paid for it. I don't pay for cars. I am a free player, so I don't pay for cars. So I don't have it. But I know from Max, from you, and you know what? Let's be honest, from the life as well, because I do meet those guys. I have to race them, and I have to push my car a little bit further than usual, if you know what I mean. So.
Yeah.
This car is definitely great. Yeah, it's definitely with the right upgrades, with good hands, this car can kill. I'm sure of that. And what else is there new? I'm just
no. There's a Buick coming out. I don't know much about the Buick yet, but there is going to be another Buick. The way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised if it was really good. But then again, they might have to throw a turd in there somewhere.
You know what? I've got two great cars up to the collection, IROC Z and that green vet. That's enough. There's so many good cars. I don't need any more, honestly. I don't need any more. All you have to do then is just to build the cars. I told you, why didn't you? I still don't get it. But this is you, anyway.
I got about 20 cars I regularly live race with, so I'm like, do I really need to upgrade more? Not really. Oh yeah, the Trans Am, yeah, that was another really good car, I think. So yeah, this event's had a lot of good cars.
Yeah.
What's up, Stacks?
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's the, and you know what? It's the because like I said, no, wait a second, Trans Am, the silver one. No, it's not that good. No, this is the Trans Am is definitely the worst of the pack. Definitely. I'm not saying it's horrible, terrible. I don't have specific stage 6, so I sort of stuck. I was hoping I'm gonna wait until the final, because this is definitely locking in final, and try to pull some free crates, free stage 6s for it. But so fingers crossed, I will. But at this point, this is definitely the worst of the bunch. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying it's horrible, but it's not even close to IROC and Vet. It's not even close. Sorry, it just isn't.
Victory, what do you mean by what do you use for a CSR2, buddy? Are you asking about like what kind of phone I play on? Or I mean, I guess that could mean anything there, so I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Yeah, I downshifted and I lost. Sometimes it'll get you when you slow down. Oh well. It happens. The system, well, I'm playing on the system. Are you asking? I'm playing on a PC basically that uses LD Player, which is an Android emulator. I mean, when I'm not making videos, I just play on my phone like a normal person. But when I'm doing videos, I use my PC with LD Player. I like LD Player. BlueStacks doesn't seem to like this game. I'm not sure why, but last couple times I quit using BlueStacks because I always have a hard time even opening the game on BlueStacks. You try and get into it and you can't half the time. So I give up on BlueStacks for CSR. So Khalid's asking again. Was that you asked earlier? Because I think we answered that. But I mean, normal pass versus superior race pass depends on whether or not you want to spend the extra money or you think what you get is worth the extra money. That's really personal preference. Now, I think if the cars were good enough, if there was like several good cars in there, it might be worth the money. Now, this particular race pass here, I don't think I would spend any extra money on this one myself. But that's just me.
Okay,
yes, LD Player.
May I, Danny? because someone just asked about the difference between premium. I just look at the premium one. What car you get? That's the difference. That's the big story, because it says you just win 2 cars, right? But you're gonna get the first car immediately. What did you get? What was the first car they gave you, if you already pay for it? Because if it's a rubbish car, it doesn't.
I believe they let you choose one of the 3 cars right now, and then you get the other one once you complete it. That's my understanding.
Then it says get first car immediately. So immediately to me, that's in English means now, right?
Yes. So basically, you pay the extra money, and then you get to choose one of the cars now.
Yeah, but if let's say the first car is Purple Star Acura, even I probably would pay. But if it's Venom GT, no, I won't. You know what I mean? So just the most important question between premium and normal race pass is what car you've got for free. How good or bad this car could be. If it's bad, I wouldn't take it, because it's let's be honest, it's 3 times more. So I would rather. I tell you right now, I would rather spend buy 3 race passes in the future than the premium ones, because if you get 3 race passes, you've got 9 cars to choose from, right? Is that correct? 3 each pass.
Yes.
And so in theory, I doubt that there won't be at least 1 or 2 good cars out of 9, because you know what? In most race passes, they are good cars. They just are. So maybe apart from that one, but at least, if not free option, there is a good car. So the paid one is a good car. In here, like I said, the Speedtail is not a bad car. It just I've got it, so I would go for Chiron because I like Bugatti better.
Yeah,
but
the Speedtail is probably faster, but. All right, so we got an interesting question here. Can you upgrade a car to max without spending real money? Now, if the car has golden stars, yes, you have to save up your bronze keys. Like, if you don't spend bronze keys for a few months, you'll probably be able to max out a car if you play the game enough. But it's not a fast process to save those keys, but that's how I always did it. I've spent very little money on this game. Every once in a while, I buy a car for $20 just because I like the car, but I mean, in the 6 years I've been playing, I average out maybe to $50 a year on the game, which is not very much. So you don't necessarily have to spend money on this game to max out cars, but you're not going to be able to max out every car.
Absolutely. You can. I am free player, and I don't lose many races. I don't do actually. Showdowns really because of cheaters and people they run 6 seconds LB silhouettes, that sort of stuff. So you can be very successful and play for free. Trust me, you can. And I'm a great example. Ask anybody from my crew. I bought I think 2 cars 3-4 years ago. I was a Christmas deal for Bugatti Bolide for tenner, which I bought. And now it's parked because it's not competitive anymore. And I get a race pass to get a Red Jesco Absolute, because it's a fantastic car.
Oh, so I spent what, 20? Cool.
Yeah, so I spent 20 quid and I play for 5 years. So yeah, that's it. And then, like I said, you can win 99.9% if you know how to tune the cars. And you don't have to spend a penny. So, but let's be honest, like Danny mentioned many times over, this game is a business. Natural Motion needs people to buy stuff. Otherwise, the game would not exist. No, why are you laughing? That's true.
No, he asked if my car broke down because I slowed down at that race. No, it didn't break down. I just downshifted.
Wait a second. may I answer Joe's
Now this
question?
is an
Melon,
interesting question here.
yeah, I want to attack striker. I tell you about striker. There is no such a thing like high evo, low performance high evo point setup for this car. This car naturally beat dyno, so this is quite beneficial. But I wouldn't. You know what? If you don't need that car, just don't touch it. Let it. Just look at it because it's beautiful car, right? It's an art, but I wouldn't try even race it. Of course, you're gonna find down mega. This car can beat like 12 or 13 seconds dyno. Even 911, 992 Porsche can't even stand to this.
You gotta put I think you gotta put a lot of parts into it though in order to make that happen, right?
Yeah, but apart from that, it's not really good car. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, it's the only thing good about the car is it's fast. It's fast in the beats dyno, but besides that, you're not really going to have a lot of luck with it for other things.
Exactly. I mean, I think my one is tuned around 12 seconds with like 660 ppm and like 1500 evo, but it's hard to keep in the lobby because you have to beat the dyno to win. So, because they just keep spinning, no matter what you do, it keeps spinning the tires. And it's not, it has no grip. If you get a grip, you're gonna lose a lot of evo. So it's even worse. This car is just not a good live racer. I'm sorry, just isn't. I know people think there is. It's like Porsche 911, 992. People think it's a great live racer because it takes you 200k. And then beats you 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, right? And you think, wow, it must be a great, fantastic car. But don't forget, those guys can do this 2, 3 times and they're done. They're gone. Because the computer recognized that and they're gonna kick them out, not just 1, 2, 3 lobbies down. And at the end of the day, they won't be able to win even one race because they end up in 8 seconds lobby. With cars they run 7-4. I've done it before just for myself, did some testing. So I started in 12 seconds lobby, beat the dyno to 8 seconds because that's what this car can do. And after 12, 14 seconds, I've been cooked in an 8 seconds lobby. So it works for a while, but it's not gonna work. And these days it's even worse to put the car back in the lobby. You start with where you belongs. It's really hard. It's much harder than it used to be. So let's say lose 10 races, like 15 seconds, won't put you on a 12 seconds lobby. If you dyno your car like 8 or 9 seconds, it just won't. So gonna spend lots of time, lots of gold, lots of fuel to get back to the. So down tuning really does not make sense anymore. Really doesn't make sense anymore. And let's be honest, you're gonna get what 600,000 and you're done. So to me, it's not worth it because you just shut this car down completely. You just ruin. It's like you just ruin the engine. It's not worth building up, rebuild because it's crap. Because it takes fortune and it takes time. So it doesn't make sense. Sorry, I'll carry on. But I think I just answered the question.
So Reese Ellen, just because a car has purple stars doesn't actually mean it's better. Purple stars mean it's more rare. Like a purple star is a rarer car and it holds a few more fusion parts than if there's a golden star version, which is kind of weird. But you know, there are a lot of golden star cars that are better than purple star cars. Then there's a lot of purple star ones that are better than some golden star cars. So I mean, it's kind of hit and miss. It just depends on the car, but yeah, purple star does not necessarily mean better, even though you would think it meant better. It's just a rarity rating. It's kind of a weird deal, actually. What's kind of funny, like if you get the tier 1 Volkswagen GTI out of the dealership, and then you get the 3-star Boss one that has 3 purple stars, they're really roughly the same. I mean, they run about the same. I mean, one's not really better than the other. You would think the 3-star Boss version would be way better than the 1-star regular GTI, but it's really not. It's kind of crazy how they got stuff set up in this game. Or, for example, if you get the, I think it's the 488 Pista, I believe the Golden Star one's way better than the Purple Star version, which is strange because sometimes you'll have two of the same car. One's Purple Star, one's Gold, but sometimes the Gold one's better than the Purple Star version. Not normally, but sometimes. It's very strange. I think when that happens, it's probably a glitch. What do you think, Melon?
It's definitely is, because we know the trend, right? So everybody knows the Purple Star car is better. It's because it's a bit faster. That's the whole point, right? That's why they sell Purple Star cars, and then so Purple Star cars are for privileged people that got money, for rich people, and you know the Gold Star cars are for people without money. So yeah, to me I think it's fair. But guys, I bet you can spend thousands of pounds for a Purple Star car. I can be in equivalent Gold Star, and I can still beat you because I know how to tune it. So you know, spending money in this game doesn't necessarily means you're gonna win. Full stop. Of course, you're gonna win against lots of people, but you're gonna find some people you won't be able to, and then they're gonna drive at least theoretically a slower car. So you know, in CSR2 world, money are not everything, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody really knows how to set up and tune cars, I mean, you might have what you think is like the biggest, baddest car in the game, then somebody just like blows your doors off. You're like, how'd that happen? But yeah, it's more about, you know, depending on the situation. I mean, sometimes some cars can't beat others, but generally, in a live racing scenario, he who tunes the best is going to win, or he who has the lobby advantage or something like that, you know.
Joe, about Lambo Speedster 63. It's not the worst Lambos, but it's also not that great. I picked that one myself because I didn't have it. So this was definitely the best choice from last race pass, isn't it? I race it in I think 13 seconds, which I'm trying to, I'm just trying to go just to the faster lobs. 30 seconds is just a little bit too long. If you play 5 years, you just want to be done with 10. You know what I mean? So but it's decent. No, that Ferrari is that Lamborghini Speedstar 62 is decent car. You can use it, and you're gonna, if you tune it right, you'll still win like 70-75%. So it's not catastrophically bad. But if you knew, I would, let's say, put more money into 2022 Acura, because it's 10 times better. Full stop. Just than the Lambo. I would probably park that Lambo, to be perfectly honest. If you got lots of resources and you want have a decent, no, I wouldn't say decent. So Lambo live racer. Yeah, this is the car to go. Why not? It's probably one of the best Lambos from a live racing point of view, in my opinion. So yeah, if you got spare few million, why not? Yeah, why not? And it doesn't really need. I think it doesn't need stage 6 to be competitive. So yeah,
why not? Why not? Dude, this Colorado Showdown has like 94 cars available. Why would they even bother to put tier 3 cars in here when there's come on. You're not going to get anywhere with a tier 3 or a tier 4 car or a tier 2 car. Why would they put tier 2 and tier 3 cars in the Showdown with tier 5? Come on. That's insane. But there's a nice prize here. You can get that old school Charger. Like, what is that? A 1970 something Charger?
I'm just looking for the Showdown.
It's on the top left hand side of the map.
They moved the prize card to 1,400 now.
Yeah, now you gotta have 1,400 trophies.
Oh God! But you know what? I think I'm not sure Max played with this car yet, but I think this car is good. But
I haven't messed with this one. No.
Please don't quote me on this, but I think Max said this one is good. We'll have to ask Max, but I think he said this one is good. I'm gonna get that one because I've got cars to get it. So no, there's no doubt I'm gonna get that one. Let's, you know what? Let's see what we've got. Locking up. You said knocking number 1. Oh God, crappy snake. Blah blah blah.
I'm gonna get Mustang.
I'm gonna get the Mustang. No, I think Mustang GT because I think this is the fastest car I've got.
Oh yeah, the Mustang's a fast car. It sucks, but it's fast.
Yeah. My one is elected, so you know I'm gonna probably get this car in
there you go. Yeah.
One day in one day. So yeah, I'm the luck. Thank you very much, National Motion.
I think the fastest one I have is going to be the Mark IV Supra. That's probably what I'll use. I'm pretty sure I'll hit the 1400 with it, but
is it listed? Because I don't have MK4. It's not on my list because I don't have it. Simply.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in there. Both the Supra. I think both of them are in there.
Didn't I see the other one? We had that discussion with Max. Max played with MK4 on Nitro or Astro accounts, and you know we weren't really that surprised. It's not really that fantastically good. I thought it's gonna be better, to be honest. I think the normal Supra is better. I think. But
well,
like
I think the normal Supra actually, the GR1 will earn more respect points, but the Mark IV is faster. I think they both have good live racing setups, but the Mark IV does run a little bit faster.
Yeah, it's faster car on a Showdown, but in the real live racing, I doubt MK4 is better. I don't know. I might have it one day. So then, what? Why are you laughing? What's that? Are you laughing?
I got a video for it where I set it up for live racing. It did really well. I've live raced it a lot actually. This is so freaking weird.
Wait a second. What else? Lock-in number 3. CUDA Talk Weaver Customs. I don't have this car, but this is not a good car. So I will
the Twisted Mistress. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, the Torque.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that great either.
Yeah, but you've got it.
I have it, but I just pulled it out of a crate like 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, that one. You just, that one.
Yeah, so the Weaver there.
You've got all the cars, mate.
Just about.
You're gonna have that. Yeah, you're gonna have the price car, and I'm not gonna get it. I'm not happy about that. I mean, that waiver could be for gold. If it'll be for gold keys, I'm gonna get it. But
that's weird. The Grand National's in here, but we can't get it yet. Huh. That's
you've got
really
all the
strange.
cars. You got all the cars. All you have to do is just to build a car to get the captive the Showdown price 1400 car. That's what you need, Danny.
What's up, Zach? Yeah, Melon's with me today.
Where?
Answering some tuning questions and whatnot.
Who's asking? Exotic. Wow, that's quite exotic. I can't pronounce that.
I probably pronounced his name wrong because I'm dyslexic.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah, they've just like some of this stuff. Oh, wait, Colorado's up here. Okay, that starts in 2 days. That makes sense as to why that's in the Showdown. So yeah, we will be able to get this. Man, they're just jamming these things down our throats, man. They don't give us any time. Like one thing ends and 12 more things pop up. It's like, oh my god. Oh,
Danny, this is the business, right? You're not gonna shut your business on Wednesday and then open next Monday. You just keep making money.
Yeah, but they're moving a little too fast, I think.
You know what? People won't get bored. That's what
that's true.
So they want us to spend money. That's what they want us to do. Don't be surprised. Yeah. Business is business, and they're making lots of money. Let's be honest.
Crazy.
All right, guys. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay. See you in a bit.
Well, hey Melon, our time is about up for the stream anyway, so.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I just put the mute just. All right. Yeah, that's fine if
Yeah, our stream time is about up, so I got to get up and get some stuff done. I now see that I need to start working on several car shift patterns because they're throwing all this other stuff. So I got to get something out for. I got to look at this Buick. I got to look at that Charger, and I got to look at how to drive the new Nissan. So that's going to keep me busy over the next couple of days. Now Monday is usually my slow day. I don't have a lot of stuff to do Mondays. So if I don't get those all done over the weekend, hopefully I'll find time to do both of those cars on Monday. Like today and tomorrow, I'm definitely going to start working on the that Nissan Japan spec thingy we got the other day. And then I guess I'll be working on these two cars over the next couple of days to try and figure those out. But yeah, it's just, it's crazy how fast they're jamming stuff on us. I mean, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing.
Look, keep racing then, because you're gonna need what, 20 million to get that final car. So yeah, because you have to build 2 cars now, or at least upgrade fully. So you're gonna spend a lot of money.
I don't have all the cars, so I'm not gonna be able to do the finale anyways, to tell you the truth. Like I didn't buy the $20 Mustang, and I think I don't have the Trans Am either, I don't think. So I'm not gonna be able to do the finale anyways. So I'm not gonna be worried too much about getting the rest of these cars. I think this is one of those games where, man, it'll cost you a few bucks if you're.
It's up to you. No, it wouldn't cost you. You just have to spend your resources.
Well, there's going to be some cars that I currently don't own.
Danny, that's the game is for, right? What's the point to have a $500 million and then none of the good cars built?
I don't know. I think I got lots of good cars built myself.
I would build another 10 of your garage because I know what you've got. I've seen them on all those videos. You just scroll up and down and see why he didn't build this car. Why?
Yeah.
I just keep asking myself the same question. Why didn't he do it? I just don't get it. Because they're so good. You've got so many good cars, man. You really do, honestly. You've got quite a lot of good cars, and they're just collecting dust. I don't know.
I think it's actually what you call OCD, that I'm scared to death that I'm going to run out of resources, so I'm stingier with them than I need to be. I don't know why, but I'm like, if I spend this, I'm going to run out of resources, even though I have a lot. I got a weird obsession with saving my resources and not spending them unless I really, really, really need to. I'm pretty sure that's what you call OCD, honestly. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm guessing it probably is. Mark says, I would love to get the Enyo. The Enyos are pretty interesting, that's for sure. Neil says, I saw the crate opening vid. Yeah, you know, sometimes Donna is good to us, but not very often. Usually not very often, I will say that. Uh-oh.
That's what they program it, so, you know, some of us get lucky.
Melon, thank you so much for joining and answering some questions. That was fun. Yeah, we'll definitely have Melon on from time to time, guys. He's a great tuner. He's very knowledgeable about the game and tuning and stuff like that. So we're probably going to try and have Melon on like once a month or something. Come out and answer some questions, hang out with us. It's always fun, you know. We'll try and get Max in for another stream sometime soon as well. Next time he's got time. Max is very busy right now and definitely has some stuff going on. So hopefully he'll be available again soon. I'll have to bug him about it and see what he's doing.
Yeah, thanks for having me. That was I had a great time. Let's be honest, it was a good one. So yeah, hopefully I hope some of the guys save you a couple of million of game cash, putting in the wrong cars. So
yeah,
that's what my purpose is, right? Just to help people, just save money. No saving money. Spend money in the right direction for right cars. Don't spend them for crap, which 95% cars are.
It's kind of sad. Like it sucks when you get a car and you're like, oh, this looks so nice, it must be good, and you upgrade it, and then it's like, oh, That was bad. I've done that several times when I first started playing. I was just like, oh, this is the worst. But everyone, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you all a lot. I got to get off here. I got to go out for a walk, get a couple things done, and start working on this shift pattern for this car. I'll probably try and get that video out tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Not sure which one, but it'll be out within the next couple of days. It looks like I'm going to need to put out a couple of videos over the next few days. Since there's new showdowns coming out and everything else, I got to figure out. That's gonna, oh man, trying to make a showdown video with 94 cars. I'll probably just do the tier 5 cars because the tier 4 cars will not be able to compete. Neither will the tier 2 or tier 3. They're not even going to be worth using.
No way.
So
no way.
I'll probably just do the fastest, the slowest tier 5 ones and skip the rest because you're never going to get that prize car with a tier 2, tier 3, or tier 4 car. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. Again, thanks, Melon, for being here. And you guys are all amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will catch you next time.
Bye.